If you've seen the poster for this film, then you'll remember a mustachioed Joaquin Phoenix with round spectacles and a red shirt. Set in the future, Her has a premise that is quite a common topic in movies and shows these days: the advancement of AI. Now, before you sign Her off as some cold and boring sci-fi flick, just know that Her is more of a romance than sci-fi, with its amazing cinematography and warm, likable tone. You may know Black Swan as that ballet movie with Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis, or you may have already seen it, in which case you'll know that it's not just any ordinary film. If you haven't seen it yet, it may surprise you when you see that the genre most people put this movie in is psychological thriller. This is because Black Swan is about more than just a ballerina twirling around some studio where one entire wall is a mirror. It's about ballet, for sure, but also jealousy, drugs, dedication, and the blood, sweat, and tears one sometimes must go through in order to achieve one's dreams. The theory of everything is exceptionally well made. Watching the life of Stephen Hawking portrayed absolutely amazingly by Eddie Redmayne is a fantastic film experience. You also get to learn a bit more about Hawking's disease, motor neuron disease, and how it affected those around him as his health slowly deteriorated over the years. The actors do a fantastic job in this film playing the characters of real-life individuals. Nicolas Cage and his buddy, played by Ron Perlman, are sent on a mission to transport a young girl through a plague-infested 13th century Europe. If the movie already sounds good, go watch it, because the visuals, setting, and style of this movie make it a true icon of the 2010s. A crime movie starring Robert Pattinson about a bank heist, drugs, and sex. You watch this movie and really see how far Pattinson has come from his Twilight days. He plays the role of one of two brothers, and he definitely kills it with his performance. A totally off-the-wall movie that breaks the fourth wall constantly. A self-aware film that doesn't take itself too seriously. A superhero movie that parodies the whole superhero genre and, by definition, itself. Deadpool is hysterically funny. Full of pop culture references, tongue-in-cheek humor, great action, and a superhero who's witty, immature, and actually more like an anti-hero. A must-watch if you're into superhero movies, but are jaded with the same old conventional superhero movies that we're constantly surrounded with. A film that took 12 years to shoot. Yes, you read that right. Director Richard Linklater hired actors and filmed them as they got older, giving the film a realistic and genuine effect. The story follows the life of Mason, a 6-year-old boy who, by the end of the film, is attending university. A great drama film that really grows on you. An iconic horror thriller from the last decade. With a subtle tone of dark comedy and a weird, eerie plot, Get Out is one to watch over and over with its foreshadowing, racial commentary, and didn't see that coming ending. Set in a fictional European country in the 1930s, this highly stylized film has stunning visuals, a light sense of humor, and a nice, easy-to-follow story. It's precisely the sort of thing you would expect from a Wes Anderson film. With pre-World War II Europe vibes and a quirky soundtrack, this aesthetically pleasing, emotionally appealing, and adventurously exciting film will have you watching it over and over again as you tell everyone you know what a beautiful masterpiece the Grand Budapest Hotel is. Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, is a unique movie for sure. The main thing that strikes you as soon as you begin watching it is that it's one of those movies that's made to look like it's all one shot. What is this film about? Well, it's better if you go into this one blind, I think. This movie, for me, was more about the experience of watching it rather than following the plot. This movie has a very interesting atmosphere, with it mostly taking place in a theater. When watching this film, you'll be looking at a lot of backstage areas, dressing rooms, corridors, stairwells, and people wearing one of those headset microphones dashing about and getting things organized as the theater is opening a play soon and stuff needs to be done, giving the film a very backstage, peek behind a production feel.